Hello, I hope you're well. Welcome back to the channel and to another video. And I want to say a massive thank you to you all for supporting this channel, watching all the videos, liking them, sharing them. I am truly, truly grateful. You've got no idea. I am so surprised. Thank you so very much. We've been trying to get my spirit team have been trying to get these messages out for a long time, and they're starting to move out there. So I'm really, 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 really grateful. Thank you very much to all my members as well, and to all of you watching the Pure Angelic Tarot as well, because we get messages in there, sometimes get world stuff in there as well, and that's readings for you. We've just hit 1,000 subscribers on there, and I'm over the moon, so thank you very much. I'm trying to get the 5k on here, so if you can share it and get people out there to watch it and hopefully like it, we can get this moving to 5k. I'm going to give a free reading away, free 15-minute reading away once I hit 5k. So if you want to be in a draw for that, that would be fantastic. If you think, let's get going, that's brilliant. I'm so, honestly, I know some of you have been here right from the start, and it's truly amazing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And welcome to all my new ones, and thank you again. Okay, so I've got something coming the 14th of December 2024. Then I got referred to the program Lost. It's cryptic as usual, but hopefully we can put all the pieces together. And then I heard the tower will fall and a new one will be erected. This is the world's tower. Okay, so something major is coming, and it's this fall, autumn, because as I was waiting to get going on here, they gave me this card, which is, they keep showing me these leaves. Obviously it's autumn. It's October. I was kept by October the 31st. There is a change coming that is so big it will shift all that exists. Now, I believe this is on a personal level as well as in the collective. Okay, so something big is coming. Something's being revealed. It's all coming from the water. I keep getting that. When the leaves really start to flow, I heard. There's something about productivity. GDP going down, something. Economic crisis. Number 24. There will be a second change on the 24th of December. Big change, big illumination. A fire will burn and remove all that exists. Oh my God. Let's hope that's not... I am seeing shades of us getting back on these timelines for destruction again because of what's going on in the world. Something's trying to rise all the time. It's coming out of the water. I will we'll get some cards out and see what predictions I get, and then I will tell you what I've been shown as well. And I did get, I need to get these cards sorted out. These are my makeshift cards. Backstabber, plotting and revenge. And this is a devil energy they're showing me about. Something from nature, about nature, coming from nature. So that's, they just gave them to me. I had to pick them up because I put lights on them. So what we're getting here. And this is a message direct from the archangels and angels. And they want me to do this one. And the universe. Oh, on behalf of the universe speaks today. Okay. What's this one? And the spirit realms that are watching us. They watch. My God, you've got no idea. I see all these people standing there watching everything that's going on like it's a movie. And it's really weird because I see this all the time, and then I see other readers who I watch confirm that for me. I've actually seen my lot sitting, the Palladians, everything, going into a cinema and watching what's going on, and you know, to show that they're watching, throwing popcorn at the screen like it's a cinema. It's amazing. Anyway, let's get to the oldie crows. I keep seeing lots of references to Shakespeare. All the world's a stage. Lots of things playing out. Some that we've got visitors already. Some things that were meant to play out. Some things that weren't. Why do you do that? This is something nature, spirits, elementals, dark creatures rising from the element. We've got elementals around. Now, I've been talking about the skinwalkers. I've been saying things And yeah, they are skinwalkers. I was told that. They're giving us insight about something that's coming. The nature's going to act funny. Something's coming. A lot of tornado storms. I'm sorry I'm talking fast now, but there's a lot of information to come out. So bear with, please. Transitional. Treasure awaits. ET guide. Okay. Love and loyalty. There's a lot about love, a lot about relationships, a lot about hybrid beings, a lot about truth coming out. Okay, so we've got insight. Whoa, that was really powerful. That just knocked me. Gosh. Whew. Okay, I'll have to do two packs of cards at once with my grief. Grief is affecting the situation. Grief from the past is affecting the situation. Israel. Protection. Oh, it's Day of the Dead. Right. Okay. 14. Can you just tell me what's happening on the 14th of December, please? And then I'm going to tell you what I've seen. If you're new here, I physically see, so we get lights flashing. Sometimes we get shadows. We get people. I loved it that some of you could actually see what was appearing behind me. Honestly, the things I've had last night, that crazy past life spirit around me, was teaching me something from being there, obviously, because it's all, everything's, you know, all about learning and things like that. He was trying to shoot me again last night. You wake up in the middle of the night and all I can see it from the, and I can see it physically sometimes, and I can see it in my mind's eye, the barrel of a gun. And apparently I was shot in 1926 by a gangster, wasn't I? Yeah, because my family in 1926, apparently they were gangsters, but they were angels as well. So kind of weird, but I don't know how it all works, but that's what I was told. Preparation for something coming. Okay, so something on the 14th of December is preparation for something. I'm still getting EMP pulse coming again, a community. There's definitely something about a cult awakening. They're trying to awaken something from the deep. Now, what I saw was a lot to do with water. And it's almost like, I just heard Freckle Rock. Freckle Rock. Something from the rocks, elementals, something like that. Something that's been lying dormant and sleeping for centuries. And wait till I tell you, oh my God, wait till I tell you what they told me about before we came properly on the planet. We are not the first incarnation of human beings, okay? And that'll resonate with some people, but we just aren't. We did evolve from dinosaurs, fish, and all that stuff. That was, yeah, we did, okay? But there was a lot going on before that. It's to do with the angelic realms and the angels, and they want this information to be known now. But what I saw were like these rock giants. It could be metaphor, could be, I'm just telling what I get, okay? And they're lying in the on the flat of the earth underwater, and they suddenly rise up, okay? And they start coming out. Now, there's something about, they keep raising the Titanic. And I don't know what that means, raising the Titanic all the time. These are all symbolic things. And I don't know if somebody's planning to do that or wanting to do that or talking about it again. I don't know. But it's something about the Titanic rising. Or it could be a metaphor for the end of something that's rising again. Something that went down in a catastrophic way that is rising to the top again. God knows. So, but what they did as well was show me about how the first incarnation of human beings ended. Right, okay, my guides are doing it again. There's something coming in my line of view here. If you see anything, let me know. I know somebody's remote viewing. I know somebody does not want me speaking on this. No. I had to add them. Okay. This is a community. It's community of angels. It's guide. No, guide. Grief. Rebirth through grief. So something that went down, could be in your personal life as well, something that went down in the world that was catastrophic is being reborn. The enemy is being reborn. Okay. Rebirth again. So there are two things. Two things being reborn. I have no idea why I wrote two of those things out like that. One more. Something to do with the 14th of September and what's going on in Israel with Hezbollah. MIB, angels, ET, guardians. Remember I told you about the men in black who guard me. Something about through grief. A star is born through grief. Supernova. Oh God, it's so confusing at times. We've got a lot about this pumpkin. Now pumpkin can mean productivity. There could be something, resurgence of what you're supposed to do as a light worker. It could have been stopped, held back. Something you're doing that was held back is coming to the forefront again. And it's almost like I'm being shown the wheels are turning again. Okay. This is going to affect something that's going on in the world. It's been stopped. What I was shown was like a devil energy and had X-ray eyes. And they were fighting them. And I can see these little fighter planes. I can see they're real. But they were like World War II style or Biggle style. And they were going around fighting all these giants. These big giants. These giant companies. They're metaphor. Giant companies. This is what happened beforehand. I just heard giant companies. But what they're trying to show me with this is what went on before the first incarnation of humans. It's very biblical. It sort of refers to, I keep seeing those wheels. You know that, I don't know if it's to do with Enoch. There was drawings about, they saw angels with these big wheels that were next to them. Fiery wheels. But I just see the wheels. Like the wheels came off something. There was a big war. The devil, I have serpent. I see a lot of snakes at the minute and I see a lot of Medusa. Oh, did you hear that? There's something about justice coming in, justice for the angels, misrepresented through religions, ETs. ET guardians, they want the truth to be known. This is what I get. And there was a mighty battle fought. And then the earth was wiped. All the people were wiped. And this is not the flood from the Bible. This is before that. This predates the Bible. There were vast civilizations, modern civilizations here. Oh, modern civilization. Wiped because of insecurities that are rising again now. We've done this before, and I keep getting that we're on repeat until we get this right. But this was done once before, and they've been showing me visions of that through my stories. Okay, well, fine. That's why, oh, they're pushing me to write these different books again. Oh, and I've been resisting, as you do, because like, why should I bother? But I'll tell you about that later. What I want you to imagine, I can see some colour. I see things in black and white. I see colour, striking colour. And a battle. And what you've got to think of it, this is the metaphor, the giant devil, giants. There were giants. There were people who misused others. A battle was fought and it was Satan-like. That's what I have to say. Brought great evil to the planet. And I see giant spacecraft coming in, everything fighting. And then these little fighter planes. So this is how they're talking to me. It doesn't make much sense, but it will do. We keep getting pieces of a puzzle. So I have to say what I'm given. Right, so can you tell us any more about that and how it's affecting now? There's something about Hezbollah's new chief leader is going to be apparently taken out. There are more small explosions to come. They're not giving up on that. There's more small explosions to come. France will see an increase in some terrorist activities. Israel is becoming more and more isolated, freezing out. There are more and more countries going to protest in the UN about what they're doing. They're causing a huge amount of instability. They're making something rise. There's something about these elementals. What? Somebody's making a lot of money out of these wars. Correct. Something about people making a lot of money out of these wars that on the secret. Don't know. People from a distance to where the wars are actually taking place. Engineering these wars, making money. This is to do with money, finance, making money and self-interest out of people's grief through wars. Lucky for them. So who's doing this? Who? Strategists? Money makers? They're showing it like a gamble with something like, I'm seeing the wheel in a casino. Somebody's making a lot of money. Somebody's using crystals. Crystal mining. I don't know if the elementals are happy about these crystals being mined. What are these crystals? Because you've shown me this a few times. Okay, let's have a look. I'm seeing an orange. Orange men rise again. That's Ireland, isn't it? There's it's 14 is important. 14's 2 sevens as well, isn't it? I usually see sevens as being on the right path, but I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure what that means, but something on the rise again. I'm seeing an explosion. Ireland, Kilmarnock. 2023 protests in Kilmarnock rise again. Okay, we have Prince of Skulls. Yeah, skulls in this. Aren't they pentacles? Are they pentacles? I believe so. Something about money, crystals. Somebody using crystals to incite. Sorry, I've gone really hot and I don't know why. I keep getting hot when I'm doing the spiritual stuff at the minute. So I'm not sure what's going on. Can you tell us more about these crystals, please? I want these ones. We'll come back to these apparently. Vampires stealing off the land. Vampires get draining energy from people's grief. Somebody doing something. Oh my God, look. Snakes. That is horrible. Justice. Vampires raping the land. Sorry about that, trigger warning. Victory. 6 of Bows, that's abundance, getting a lot of money. Vampires, taking crystals from the land. There's something about not wanting any more crystals to come out. Nature spirits complaining. It's messing with the world's equilibrium. Vampires draining energy. Somebody using crystals to get what they want, manipulating the world. There's a lot of chanting stuff going on to keep these wars going. There's a cult. I keep getting this. Madras. I'm getting sounds here as well. A good decision. Spirit guide. I don't know what this is about. I got that before. Gold. It's about things being mined, because look, we're getting nature all the time. But they're going to be just something about gold, somebody mining from the land, drilling down, taking all the resources, fracking I'm getting as well. That needs to stop. Explosion is actually, I keep getting, somebody's doing something in the Colorado mountains. This could be ETs, this could be whatever. I have non-stop for months and months got the Colorado mountains. I've even seen them in a dream. I've stood in front of them. I've never been to Colorado. Water off a duck's back. Taking from the land. Taking them, all right, okay, I don't know if there's a Native American tribe that's protesting about this. They are getting communications about this. I've got Billings, Montana again. There's something about stuff being mined from the land, taking too much, causing disharmony. It's going to cause shortages. There's something about the water again as well. It's a lot of healing going on. You could be a Native American healer. You are getting messages about this. You're going to be getting more messages. They're calling all the healers to put their energy into the ground. It's almost like the more they drill down into the ground, the more they're going to unearth stuff, and they're going to release something that's been buried very deep down there that's not supposed to come out. If this could be like, I'm getting versions of like evil spirit, whatever it is, something coming up from the land. And it's the way, it's so Native American. I've got to show this crow the way it looks on the back. Look, and she's got feathers. There's something, ghosts, something being brought up from the land that should not be brought up again. Something from under the sea I saw. It's almost like there is something with these ETs, whatever. There's like an entrance, North Atlantic ridge in there, and it goes down into the earth. That's where they disappear to. They're going in through places. I'm saying, oh, okay. One of those black gimbal things going around, and they go down. They act like monitors, and they go down into the earth. There are government, Eisenhower was aware of this. It was allowed to be built. Believed it was for security purposes. Okay, I'm not allowed to say anymore. Not that I'm getting any more, I'm just not. But it's almost like something's going to rise. You keep probing, you keep going too far down, keep trying to drill, and they're going to protest. Some darkness is going to come back up. It could be something we've battled with before. You know, some people believe there are beings down there in the earth. I don't know. It's something to do with nature. I don't know if it will cause a seismic eruption through the whole world. All of these little bits that are being done, and it's in the Colorado mountains and nobody knows about it. Something to do with fracking. I have had that non-stop. That needs to be exposed, and there's a lot of healing going on. It's almost like the whole world will shake. The whole world. It's affecting the core. All of these little bits, all these bits drilling down are now destabilized. It's like something inside, I'm seeing it crumble away. Right, I'm going to get, where are those cards? I feel a bit, ugh. Somebody's trying to get me. It's all to do with money. It's almost like looking for gold. I don't know if it's going to be some new mineral that people are finding as well. That's meant to be left alone because you're releasing something that you shouldn't be. So, I don't know. It's like I'm seeing mud and things going blur, blur. I don't know. It's bizarre. Okay. Yeah, backstabbers plotting revenge. Something was closed off centuries and centuries ago, and they're reopening. It's some portal. It's some gateway. I don't know. It's bizarre. Okay, patience, leadership. We got Atlantis transcending, ancient knowledge being revealed. The earth transmutes knowledge to us now. Surrender to all that is. Protection is yours. Patience for this evolution that's coming in. Leadership is upon you now from the angelic realms. I do not like this. Nasty. Love. Why are they playing me that song from X-Men? The Take That did. I can't even hear the word. I can just hear the music. Whatever they showed me beforehand, something was locked away. And it's trying to push up and rise. And it's very dark. And people keep trying to bring it up there. And there's something about Colorado mountains, secret operations going on in Colorado mountains as well. Could be ET. Stillness. Right, they're now playing the song Stronger by the Sugar Babes. I used to love that. I know that there's going to be a change, but find your way out of your fear if you want to come with me, because that's the way it's got to be. Okay, it's like stillness. Reflection on all that is, connecting to the earth more, remembering your nature. If you are unwell, the earth is unwell. If the collective is unwell, the oversoul must connect to the earth. Boundaries. I see a lot about this. I see the Great Wall of China, loads of people trying to block something from coming in again. Massive. Right, have we got any other predictions that may be coming in here? Something being revealed. An election promise is broken. South Carolina to the west. A new haven of protests. Could be New Haven. I don't know if there's a New Haven there. The earth shakes one more time. California. The vault opens up. I'm seeing roads cracking everything here. Just did August to December the 8th. So that's August that's gone. I knew this was going to come out. Medusa. First card out. There is some justice coming. Somebody wants justice, but there's snakes. There's serpents rising. I've seen giant snakes all the time. Ooh, slithering around. A snake rises from the deep once more. Now, this is very biblical, and I have seen them shown me Archangel Michael slaying the serpent. This is something that was thrown out of paradise. A snake. Apple, temptation. I keep saying apples a lot at the minute. A temptation to make the... there's somebody trying to raise something from the dead. It could be a cult, whatever. And something from nature to cause a massive shift in the world, and for economic reasons. Something just moved along there. Not what this is. I heard the name Angela Rayner, and that is, she's a politician in the UK. Reveals a truth that must be adhered to. Must be exposed, and is going to cause new laws. Fear. A lot of fear. Fear. The more fear that's generated around the planet, the more this thing will rise. an old enemy, devil energy. I'm not saying that there's a devil, there's just something that's coming back to renew a fight from the past, and they keep referring to this is before there was something locked away before we began our journey as humans on this planet. Wolf. A wolf stalks now. Stalks the corridors of powers, influencing. Grief, something from grief. The banshee. The banshee heralds a call that nobody wants to hear. The past returns, lest we forget. And I'm saying some Winston Churchill with that. It was a warfare, huge warfare. No. Resilience. I saw a cross. Remember, we're religious fluid, gender fluid, the works here. Yeah, anything goes. But they'll come to me on this level because that's just what I know about. And I saw a cross. It was on a chain, then it fell into the water. They showed me a lot about the sea. Everything's with the sea. And it became a big cross and it sunk into the bottom. Now, it tells me that's something that's very emotional, a religious experience. A religious experience. Several religious figures return. I keep getting lost about St. Francis of Assisi. They are coming back to help the world prepare, or they're already here. Oh, this is wow. Loyalty. They bring their loyalty and love to bring peace, to help peace. Wow. All right, okay. Yes, because the energy's displaced over the world. Anger, frustration. Somebody's been going in and stirring up the hearts and minds of leaders, of people, causing a lot of fear. Now, do you want me to use them? All right, okay. I got these cards the other day, right? And they've been trying to get me to get them for ages. And I don't know why. I'm showing stuff about Shakespeare, writing, everything. This may be a call to light workers who are supposed to be writing and creating things to help people to start doing that. Okay. But everything's about Shakespeare. Now, I don't happen to live too far away from Stratford-upon-Avon, which is the birthplace of Shakespeare. I've been in his house as a statue of him. Everything I get is Shakespeare. All the world's a stage. We are merely players upon it. But they asked me to get these Shakespeare cards, and they're literally playing cards. So I'm not a great one for cartomancy. I can't work that out. I just, as I say, I just channel the message. The cards are an illustration of that message. So they're showing me that again. Something about Shakespeare. All the villains and the whatever. Now, there's something about love, relationships, beginning again, reseeding the planet. We've talked about that a lot, okay, in previous videos. So if you want to check that out, I've seen a lot about relationships. I'll tell you what I have seen. They show me lots of people by the beach, and they've shown it like a, well, it's more like a Benny Hill than silent movie with and they're all running on the beach, and they take their clothes off and all run into the water. It's bizarre. So what's going on there? They've shown a plane, an old plane coming out, and I didn't know whether that was for me, because sometimes we'll show the plane to represent the arc of people or some other, that's usually massive jumbo though. But they showed a plane and they were pulling it out of the water. And I thought that's something to do with me. It's got to be in this beautiful big house with landscape gardens, people in ruffs and quill pens. Yeah, and I think that was for me. But if I'm telling you about it, it's got to be for you somewhere as well, and the world. And they're pulling it out. It's something about writing. I don't know if writing's going to expose a load of truths, journalism. I'm talking to the writer light workers here as well. We've got to expose stuff. I don't know. There's something about writing. Oh, and a bang. There you go. So, confirmation there. So, I don't know, but it's all to do with love. I say love, relationships, reproduction, babies being born, soul eggs, and all sorts of how's your father stuff, okay, going on. And then I saw baptism, and it was the cross. So take it as it resonates with you. You just replace it with your religion. It's just how they come to me, okay? And I go by lots of other things. I have cross, Anubis, Kali. I love Kali. That kind of thing, okay? So just take it as... But there's something about relationships. There's definitely something... it's almost like darkness creeping back in, and I don't know if it's trying to come in through hybrid form in relationships. We're definitely having our DNA changed as well. Upgrade, I'm hearing. They always give me the Cybermen on Doctor Who, upgrade. So it's an upgrade of the human race, but there are also the darkness is trying to come in and infiltrate at the same time. And there are people trying to manipulate the genetics of the human race. This cult, you've got no idea. There's some weird stuff going on. There are some strange things being created that we don't even know about. Ooh, I just heard monsters. And then monsters from the deep as well. So I'm just giving the message as it, in this higgledy-piggledy form, as I get it, because it's meant to come out that way. Okay, let's see what it says. Number 4. 4s are for stability. So there's something about, again, remember we've had somebody trying to block the 144,000 coming through. Some have already been born. There are waves of them by blocking partnerships. So they're going to be lovers, aren't they? Oh God, am I going to be able to read this with my... Now they are Viola. That's 12th Night, isn't it? I love Shakespeare. Okay. This is going to be a little bit difficult because I've got all the lights on with my eyes. It gets so dry in here. Oh, come on, where are you? Okay. Oh. So Duke Orsino is madly in love with Countess Olivia and sends his page, Cesario, to tell her. However, Cesario is secretly a young woman called Viola, who is in love with Orsino. I'm probably saying this wrong. Viola, as Cesario, is forced to plead Orsino's case with Olivia, even though she longs for the Duke herself. So there's definitely people being kept apart. All right, again, a celebrity relationship as well here. A longing for a celebrity causes a problem and exposes the need to reform a new stalking law. Gets violent. Eighth of October. I got the US, now I'm getting county down. Something about a woman is murdered and brought to trial for her own death. I don't know what the heck that means. That's a bit weird. Murdered. Can you tell me a little bit more about that, please? County Down. That's Ireland. Othello and Desdemona. I don't know how that would work. It sounds bizarre, but I have to give the message. So, and we have Puck. Okay. County down. Causing her own murder. It's a lot about justice, about things coming up. Number 10, the end of something. Othello and Desdemona. Okay, Othello is, I've never seen this one, but I know of it. Othello is a Moorish general in the, oh God, Venetian army. Desdemona is the daughter of, a senator. Although Desdemona's father is enraged at her relationship with a Moor, the other senators among them accept the marriage. Sorry, my eyes are so dry I can barely see here. Because of Othello's what? Courage and courage. I don't think that's relevant, the rest of it. So there's a, I'm getting that this could be a royal match, but not made in heaven. A royal wedding, but a match not made in heaven causes cheating. Jordan, there's some cheating, something with a royal couple, somebody cheating to do with Jordan. I don't know, it feels really forced and hard to get this information out, so whether it's been blocked. A celebrity couple torn apart by a mischievous spirit who wishes notoriety. A scandal magazine plants lies, and the truth is uncovered too late. Jack and Bill. I don't know what that's about. A witch takes up residence. What dreams may come from what you seek, make room, make way, a clearing need be. It's almost like this person deliberately goes out to sabotage a relationship. Somebody doesn't want to hear the truth. They've been told a truth that they don't want to hear. They don't want to admit. They don't want to know that a change is coming. A dark change will manifest if action is not taken now. Somebody, I can feel really heavy energy coming at me now. Somebody does not want this relationship. Try to close down. Somebody's trying to close me down. Oh, everything. Everything is like heavy energy coming on me. Can you clear that, please? They wanted me to know that's what was going on. Somebody's being prevented from telling the truth. A news blackout about something is all related to a relationship. An affair in a powerful celebrity relationship is exposed. Somebody's deliberately been trying to push another person out of the relationship, a woman, by saying untruths in a magazine. And I get the names Jack and Bill, and that backstabber plotting revenge. Franklin. News about Franklin D. Roosevelt, something from the past. A truth exposed as well. Right, I'm getting a lot about a witch trying to manipulate something, trying to cause the downfall of President Trump, a witch trying to, witch's coven. And of the other lady, I never say her name right, so I'm not going to say it. Miss Harris, because I always get it wrong and I don't want to insult anyone. There's a witch's coven. Don't want either of them in power. Oh, this is, oh my God, this is militant. This is militia. Something in the woods. They're like, oh, I don't know much about white supremacists. Oh, great. That's nice. Well, hopefully we'll get off that timeline. Something engineered, a plot, collection of... I don't want to say these things, but unaliving things. It's going to be exposed. Targets in place. I don't know if the police already know about it. Somebody knows about this. I keep getting a healer. It's being illuminated here. Listen as the medicine bleeds through her teeth, a river of mercy blessed by Mother, seen only by those who hold her mirror. Iran's going to walk into the war in 2 weeks' time, stacking up unaliving things. I can feel this really heavy energy coming at me. Signing a deal with Russia, two-pronged, terrifies the West. Emergency meeting at UN, Cobra. Four attacks in the coming months. Can you give me some cards? I can feel something coming at me like... Okay. Time out. I keep getting this time out. Time's run out for something. Cryptid. Starseed and Galactic Federation. Time traveler. Somebody's using some sort of cryptid. I don't know. Let's see what we get. There's a lot of interference coming in within politics, arising through the internet. There are 3 to 4 groups that are trying to stop the way the world's going at the moment. They want a catastrophe so they can come back in. Now we've got that thing I told you about the past. We've also got these secret societies. We've got what I just told you about before. Somebody cryptid. I keep getting cryptid. Peter Pan, look. Mischievousness. Something far, far away being brought forward. Something interfering in the past and the future. Keep getting lots of, I mean, this is the Ice Maiden. These are all people, messages from the ice. We've talked about this being that's being revealed from the ice. They're going to get more information about our DNA from something buried in the ice. Could be like, you know, like the Bogman or whatever he was called. A mischievous energy plays havoc with the world's social media. I'm saying like news, everything going really, really fast. Coming at people. Misinformation. A devious plot for misinformation. To herald the coming of a crisis. A cyber attack on the NHS. Oh my God, how many... Yeah, again, this is dark stuff. Somebody, look, We've got a broom, got a witch, we've got altar, and I'm not getting them in the positive sense. So if you are a witch and you're white witch and you're doing protection spells, please up them now, because this is a tower's going to fall. It's going to, I'm seeing the Twin Towers again, plane going in. It's that catastrophic. January 2026 something. All right, okay, I'm just going to sit here and see what I get for the next few minutes. Lightning strikes twice. A mirage repeats. Queen of Skulls, a strategy. A master strategist. There are several events that are being arranged. I keep getting Houthis. Several events being arranged before Christmas by the 14th of December. Hopefully they can be foiled, whatever there are. Elements, okay. So this is fire. This is air, water, earth. So they're coming in on all that was just my son coming in the back. All of these elements are being used. Whether somebody's doing this in their magic, I don't know. But there's definitely some dark events. They want me to stop now. By the 14th of September. Right, that's really weird. I got this card out, voices, and I can hear voices upstairs. So there's a lot of, if this was upside down, with a hug of the, oh my God, with a tug at the gut, feel them romance your every breath. Listen to the gentle flickering within your eyes, for this is where they guide. So there's going to be a lot more information come through. There are a lot, backstabber, plot and revenge. There are a lot of people whispering through misinformation, giving information to people in high authority that are going to cause disruption and draw and attract this darkness. It's opening the door for this darkness to come in and take over, and these attacks are going to happen again. That's what I heard. Right, they don't want me to say any more, so I'm going to stop there. Right, more pieces of the puzzle, plus some more world predictions. They're going to get more intense, apparently, I'm being told now. So there'll be much more videos coming out. Please check out the Pure Angelic Tarot channel. It's messages for you, and to get a few bits about the world and all the carry-on that goes around here. But I'm very grateful if you could give this a like, a share, whatever, and get these messages out to people. And hopefully we can get off these timelines. Because, you know, we've been getting great readings about evolution and all these good things coming in. And now it's like, yeah, they're showing me the nuclear explosion again and the fire. Lots of wildfires coming in, unexpected ones, a forest in Kentucky in 2 weeks' time. Match. A careless human. So anyway, stop. And they just go on and on. I just give it out. So yeah. If you want a personal reading, yeah. If you can contact me direct, I do 15 minutes. I do half an hour, and I do an hour. I will put the prices in the description. Okay. What else? Yeah, please. Well, I've got some of the naughty romance on Inkit at the moment, but I am going to be setting up a blog with all of the vampire stuff that I have, romancy stuff. But it's very put it this way, in at the end of one of the books, a whole collection, I'm going to be putting them on, some of them for free, on the blog, and then you can be able to buy them off Amazon. But I've been asked to continue them, and I really didn't want to, but they are messages, so they have to be continued. And it talks about 55 on the clock. Keep getting that massive change. And one of the bits that I wrote is this girl going from the underground city, going back in time to 1970, and it's all about the towers. And I was just literally channeling what they wanted to put out. So I keep saying them. It's not over. That's all I know. It's all not over. So, and I hate saying that. It's terrifying, but that's what I'm getting. So, but that'll be on Friday. And I'll tell you all about that. If you want to become a member of the channel, that'd be great. I want to do a live, but only with members, because some of the comments have just been, it feels like people are on YouTube having a go at lots of people about things. So I don't know. I'm not ready to be taken on. I've got a lot going on in my life at the moment, and my health and stuff like that. So I just can't at the moment. It's not the right time, and they won't let me. So, but if you want to, please check out the memberships, and let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see on the memberships as well. And yeah, take care of yourselves, and I shall see you next time. Thank you once again for subscribing and supporting me. I really appreciate it, because I know it's not easy. It's in bits, but that's how they want it to come out. So there's reasons for that. There's always a reason. Take care of yourselves, and I shall see you next time. Thanks. Bye.